we are back with the Bazaar. You just wait for my thing to tell me that I'm live. Stream manager. Derp derp derp. There we go. Okay, so welcome to the Bazaar. We are going to be checking this game out. I used to play a lot of this. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Just close some crap I don't need. It is a auto-battling deck builder. There are 2 characters out, 20 quid. I mean, I do get it, they need to pay for it, and the game is quality. So Jules is now out, who I don't know. Stell was the last one that was new when we were playing last, which was off stream. And we are going to go in with Vanessa, who I quite liked. There's a normal play and a ranked play, but like, I don't think there's really any significant difference anymore. We've got a few different skins. I think we'll... Yeah, no, we've got a new one, so we'll use that. Isn't there, like... Can't I equip other... Oh, yeah, here we go. So, pirate ship seems kind of fitting for Vanessa. Let's see if we've got anything that looks kind of treasury. I mean, that's kind of waves. God, we've got a lot of boards. Waves or fish? Let's go fish. Let's go with the classic. Is there anything nautical here? That looks pretty nautical. We've only got 2 boards, so we'll stick with the default. And we've already got like a nautical themed, although I kind of prefer this one. Let's go with this one. Right, in we're going to go to check out some of the Bazaar. It's been, I think, several months since I played it, so there's probably lots of things that have changed. So here we are. We are on day 1, hour 0. This will increment each node we come to. At here we will face an NPC fight, and here we will face a player fight. We have 15 gold, we have 7 income, 300 health, and this represents our pips of XP till we level up. And we'll deal with all of that when we get there. What are we going to do to start with? Honestly, I think we're going to be, like, because I haven't done this in ages, we're kind of going to let the game guide us a bit. Lose 1 income, gain 9 gold. No, I definitely don't want to do that. Strange mushroom. Let's go to JJ, who is a vendor. So these cost gold. We can see the gold cost in the bottom left. This is just a strong item, so we'll take that. This is economy very early on, so we will take that. We'll roll because we've got space for another something. When you use a weapon, this gains 15 shield. If you have another tech item, the item's cooldown is reduced by 2. I think we just take the catfish. So we've got a bit of fire, we've got a bit of poison, we've got a bit of damage, and this also slows an item for 2 seconds. This on the left has 4-second cooldown, and on the right has 2 ammo, which is also represented at the bottom of the card by the little pips here. This has 3 burn, and it multicasts 3 times, so every 7 seconds it goes off 3 times. Burn, in fact, all kind of, well, burn itself ticks quite quickly, but it then peters out. That's to say, they'll have 9 burn on them, they'll take damage, then they'll have 8 burn, etc, etc. It can be countered by healing. Healing removes, I believe, 50% of the burn. It says in the bottom left, damage players twice per second. Every time burn deals damage, it decreases by 1. And then poison damages a player every second. It doesn't get cleansed unless they're specifically cleansing it. I think that's good enough. Go to onwards. So, this would give us poison. This would potentially give us a kind of auto haste thing if we heal ourselves, which is very good. And this would give us some burn. I think we're going to go burn. Change some of the animations. I like it. I do like the music and stuff. Let me make sure that is coming through. And it's not. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting the game audio. Hopefully the levels are okay. So we would be very happy with the cinders, kind of either of them. Lighter is also very good. Fire is also very good. There's basically no bad hits here. Lighter, great. So we're now 1 XP from leveling. So the first few levels, when we level, our board grows bigger. You know, I did say we're doing burn, so let's just have a free burn item. That's a very good burn item. Bronze tier, or gives you 2 gold and 2 bronze tier skill. I think an enchanted item? Yeah, hell yes. Toxic Shuriken. This has multicast equal to its current ammo. When you use this, it spends all its ammo. Okay. This is kind of not a great set of stuff. What would I rather? I think I would rather the Turbo Narwhal, which we're probably going to run, but we're also going to try and transform it into something else. So it has it hastes an item for 0.5 seconds when it goes off, and it goes off quite quickly. For now, I think we take this out. We're going to put our Mantis Strip in, which gains 10 damage and 2 burn every time we slow. We have 2 sources of slow, both in the ammo of this. So this goes off at 9 seconds. This will have gone off twice. So this will actually have 40 damage and 6 burn when it goes off. And as we're stacking burn, we'll have some more burn. Burn. Sells item at discount. I think Small Furry Monster is still really good because you can get some XP. Yeah. Oh, choose a skill. Silver tier loot. See if we can get a burn skill. We cannot. Crit's nice. We could just... Yeah, no, just to get through day 1. So this makes the left-hand weapon deal 20 more damage. We're going to move this over to the left, and suddenly this is a 25 damage item on a 3-second cooldown, which is good. We're up against Mac, who's the name of the guy that I couldn't remember, and we're gonna now fight. He predominantly rolls around poison, and we can see here he's got 2 poison items. I think we win this pretty comfortably. So we can see we are stacking burn on the opponent. The aim is to make sure that you can continue to burn the opponent faster than the burn wears out, allowing it to stack much higher and do more damage. That was a fairly easy win though, because he didn't even have a full board. And Macs are not very strong in the early game, or weren't. I'm going to have to relearn a lot of stuff. Weapons, we wouldn't say no to a Mantis Shrimp, that would be nice.
I'm finished with fighting.
Bit of long odds. This is also econ. So when I say econ, we fished this up because at the start of each day you get a piranha. So we paid 4 for this. Eventually it will turn on into bonus wealth for us. Likewise with this. And actually it's early enough that I think we will. This is another source of slow, which will help buff this. So I think we take it. I'll roll down because if we can get an upgrade to this, it's very good. This slows an item for... So upgrading this increases its damage, sure, but it only goes off twice. And it increases the amount of time it slows something. I'm not that interested in upgrading this. So I think we keep our gold. +1 income is pretty good on day 2. We can see here at the top of the item, it's a small, it's aquatic, it's a weapon, and it's a friend. This merchant is an aquatic vendor, so could sell us this. This is also aquatic, this is also aquatic, not that it's probably staying on the board. I can't remember what these do, so I'm not going to go there. We've got a little bit of money, but honestly I'll take the income. Right, I don't think we beat this guy, he is actually quite tough. And this guy actually has a skill we want. We can see here at the bottom, this is an NPC fight. Sorry, to the right. It would give us 4 gold, 3 experience, and 1 something. Don't know what it is. 3, 3, So, oh, the same amount of experience. Oh no, we'll just go there. All you do is get a bit more gold. This would be okay. We could transform it into a different kind of gold tier item. We should easily win this. Okay. A little bit of healing there from the junkyard robot. Roboto.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
When you sell this, your weapons plural, which is notable. Abandoned crate, small weapon. See, right. This guy does sell silver tier items, which I do want to have a look at, but we are a little low on gold. That being said, we are about to level up, so let's see. I won't buy something for nothing, like no point. And this is not silver. Oh, it's Midsworth. I thought he sold silver stuff. Ah, this game has changed. This is new to me. Your items gain 4% crit chance of the fight. Poison yourself for 1? Ugh. No thanks. So, okay, I think we just leave. We can now pop this on the board, so we've got another source of slow. 4 gold, bronze tier loot. We'll just get a bronze tier item. It's not great, but it's fine. Lick it, we don't need. This would increase, yeah, it says boost your stats with tasty treats. We could gain some regen. We've actually still got a little bit more money. And an upgrade to the vents would be very good. An upgrade to the lighter would be kind of whatever. Upgrade to the seashell would be kind of whatever. Honestly, I don't think there's enough there we want, so we'll actually take the regen. And I think we sell this. This has now got good value. So this is 6, 12, 18, 24 damage across the board. It's going to put damage on this as well, but we don't really care. This is not staying for the long haul. It's literally there to generate items.
But I've seen my share.
It's not really similar to Hearthstone. It's similar to Hearthstone in terms of its cards, but you pick the cards after each encounter. The order in which you lay things out on your board can make a difference, and then you're fighting against the ghost of a character, and it just does its own thing. So you select your cards and place them down before the fight, and then the fight just kind of goes off. It's a lot of fun though. It makes all like the fruit machine type noises, so it kind of tickles the dopamine receptors in the brain quite well. It's looking like we're going to lose this. Mostly because they've this item, probably. And we run out of ammo. So if we don't burst our opponent down, we kind of lose. But that's okay. This represents our losses. So we're day 2, no losses yet. But we're just about to get our first one. If a fight goes on long enough, this sandstorm effect kicks in and provides stacking damage evenly to both players. Just to make sure that the fight does end. This was kind of unlucky. They put a lot into this to make this do what it does. And they had quite a lot of fast firing stuff, so I don't feel bad about losing this one. This is oh, it is a tool. I thought it wasn't at all. We'll go and have a look at some small items. There are definitely some we care about. This is actually very good. It starts right at the beginning of the fight and provides a slow, which is great. Now, this actually has some utility because we can give ammo to both of these things. I don't think we care about that. I think we do care about that.
I think that suits you beautifully.
And very tempted to put this in. So this is what we dug up with our shovel. It's not very good for us. I do want to put this on the board, but I'm not sure where. This is just not worth it. Don't think we're in the in the game for any non-combat items. But you know what? I'm just going to sell these. I don't care. I prefer to have a clean backpack. we could take some chocolate. Like, we do want fights to last a bit longer so that this can ramp up, but actually just give me the money. Show me the money. Do we beat this guy? I don't know. So we'll just take this guy. This would be fine. Your burn items have 10% crit chance, so 10% here, 10% here, 10% here. Represents good value. The cinders would be good. We'd probably put it on the... probably the vent at this point. This is okay. Adds damage to our weapon.
You fight like a dervish.
I do fight like a dervish. Okay. Yeah, fiery cutlass, you know what? It's not the worst either. So this is a gambling event for extra money. But we really need to improve our board. This is fine. This is also a source of slow, and it gets multicast for every friend it's next to. So we can actually take this. Reload your ammo. Haste your tools and vehicles for 1 second. Reload your ammo items by 1, and your weapons gain 20 damage. This seems really strong for a day 3. I think we do a pivot. And is this a friend? It is not. Okay, let me just see what our board would look like. So this would give us... yeah, ×3 multicast. This would actually need to be next to the cannonball to get the ammo. How would we fit in this? Because I kind of want this. Okay, let's try going all in on the burn. So this little sucker here. And we'll just see. So this isn't a tool. This is a tool, so this would get haste. This is a weapon, but it will get reloaded. This might be okay. We might not. Oh, we probably don't need this. We don't need this, in fact. So, another source of slow? Sure. And we can pivot back to burn. Maybe, if we need to. A roll's quite expensive here, but I think I'm going to do it. Mistakes were made. There's no point upgrading this. So.
Now this is how you win a
Thought our
war.
board was about to expand. Okay, in which case we can now put this here. So this is cast 3 times. We could put burn on the board, but I think what we'll do is just... yeah, I think we probably will put burn on the board. This scales up really well, so this now gains 15% damage and 15 damage and 3 burn. We could upgrade another bronze, but I honestly don't care about any of these being bronze. An aquatic might be good. This is a good item. Whenever you burn, charge this item by 1 second, and it hastes adjacent items by 2. So we will take that and we will put it next to this, which maintains its triple thingy, multicast, and it will haste both of these things, which is also good. I kind of want to get rid of the bolus, but I don't think we're in a position to do that right now. I think this is going to be strong, just for this day. Like, I think a captain quarters on day 3 is going to be good.
Not to squabble with nobody.
Let's see what we can see. Okay, so it's a shielding dually. He's got quite a lot of damage here, but I think we can outscale his shielding. And our slows will be helpful. Oh no, we're brown bread. It's close though. Like, we almost hit him for like 300. But yeah, we died. We died. It was sad. Continue. So we need to be faster, is one of the things that I'm seeing from that. Faster and hit harder. Let's have a look here. What is this? This has damage equal to its crit chance. 5 seconds. 15 damage. Interesting. Shot glasses. This is just so good with this. So, what do we get rid of? Yeah. Did we get rid of it? No, no. Thinking. I think we get rid of this. Well, we won't get rid of it, but this is
Shall I give
strong.
something for you?
This should kind of carry for a little bit. We'll get a slow item because we are using those. Upgrade to this is actually really good because it goes from slowing one target to 2 targets, which means this procs twice. This probably kills us. We are using tools, and this guy has a good tool skill, which is first 3 times you when you use a tool, adjacent items gain crit, which is good. So this is getting up to 250 damage the first time it goes off.
Anyway,
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna get back
More
to
crit
work.
would be more better. Just flat damage on it is also good. Great. We do really want to upgrade it. I would take a haste item. Upgrade to the captain's cabin is pretty shiny.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
I sense something blocking
Let's
your
see.
power.
First time you burn, freeze an item. When one of your burn items is hasted, it gains 1 burn. Yes.
We made progress today.
So now if we can make any of our tools fiery, we are going to be laughing. This is potentially more XP, or we're just going to poison ourselves. That's actually sucks. We have no healing, so no way of removing that poison. We have no need to sell anything just yet. Yes, rather unfortunate
My
encounter.
fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
In 100 years, when
Feeling
you are
quietly
lost,
confident.
I will remain.
Although we have, I think, lost our last 2 player encounters. Let's see, they are regenning a lot. A lot. They're doing... Burn is their primary source of damage. Wow, they just froze us out. I mean... yeah, they just melted. So they're trying to stack regeneration, this kind of pale green. And they just didn't get there. They've got some great skills. Like, they are going to be a terrifying board later on. But on this day, we just kind of power curve past them. Definitely weapons we're interested in. I want to pick this up, because if we get a heavy enchant, we can do some really stupid things.
I fight alongside you.
This is exactly why I was here. Perfect.
I
Perfect.
prefer action.
We could pick up some burn, we could pick up some this, that, and the other, but honestly, I don't care. We'll just take some max HP
Is life.
and some regen.
Bodies are
Just make sure none of these have changed. Yeah.
Feel that? Yeah, that's enough for protein.
Now, if we could beat this guy, he has a truly terrifying skill, which would kind of catapult us into the stratosphere. And for that reason alone, we're going to try. We don't have any heals, so we probably just die. Oh, this is the wrong guy. This is not the guy I thought it was. Damn. Well, let's see. We may just get a heart burn out of us anyway. Yeah, we're stacking a lot of burn on ourselves. Oh, it does not feel good.
When I left
Oh,
the Inferno,
close,
the other
close,
envoys
close,
beat me up
very,
just
very
like
close.
this.
If both parties end up on minus health at the same time, then you win. When you burn, this gains 3 burn for the fight. Okay, it's kind of, we went to the wrong encounter. Yeah, that's a lot of gold, 14 gold. Silver tier items, we're actually beyond caring about those. This would be nice upgraded, but pearls is really fun. You can get items from any character.
Where shall we start?
Nope. So, short glasses. This just increases the ammo, which we don't care about because we're running the captain's quarters, so that's fine. That's very funny. But not for this build. This could be interesting, but there's just too many possibilities that could come out of it. A hasty captain's wheel. If you have a vehicle or a large item, this item's cooldown is half. This is immune to freeze. Okay, so it's got a radiant enchant, which we also don't care about. This is sort of interesting. An adjacent item burns charge this. Yeah. We could upgrade our cannonball, but we don't need it. What is this? We're not doing flying stuff. I am acutely aware of our money going down here. That's a really good item. But it only sells for 2. I think we got a gamble. Sure. I mean,
That looks
it's
like
not a great upgrade, but it is an
Cretaceous
upgrade.
Era?
And now we're running really low on money, so what's in here? Gain a skill or a medium item. Let's go for skills. When you buy a weapon, gain health. That's fine. What have we got in here? I don't think we want this. It's just too slow. No, no. Ironic, too slow, and we're running a slow build.
Not to
I
squabble
have an
with
alarm
nobody.
coming up. Why do I have
You
an
should
alarm
know.
coming up?
I'm a
Okay,
bit
yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah.
legend
We
on
got time.
Pelago.
Ba ba da ba ba. This can get out of hand. When you use an aquatic, it gains a load of damage, and it is reloading itself, but I'm pretty sure we just, like, dome them twice and it's over. I would like to upgrade this.
Bring her about!
Yeah,
I've
like,
got
we're
another
starting
salvo
to
in
kind
me.
of power curve quite nicely. This needs to be upgraded. It is aquatic, so we could find it here.
Hello?
That's very funny. But not for this build. This is actually okay. You can actually have this in your backpack, and at the start of each day you get a small ammo item from any hero, so it's pseudo kind of econ. But I think we are going to skip these.
I was sure you'd like these.
I don't know if this qualifies as a burn item.
Why you people?
Oh, that was a subscription. Ah, thank you very much for the Prime. Aquasive. I appreciate that very much. Cheers, buddy. Hope your meeting went well earlier. We do want weapons. A burn item? A burn item? No, we want weapons.
My
There are
battle
more
days
hits
are
for us
over.
here. This can
Now
actually
weapons
come out
more.
for another friend. This is new to me. When you crit, poison equal to 20% of this item's damage. When this is hasted, your poison items gain 2 poison. Okay, I can see how that might be awesome. Let's roll here. When you use another ammo item, this gains 1 multicast. If this was a tool, I would actually take this for a very, very silly build. Let me just check. I mean, when you use another ammo item. Okay, so it's not when you spend ammo. What have we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Like, we could do something pretty stupid here. Nah, well, it's
Bazaar is
time
not
for
kind
another
to
run.
witness.
I don't know who the sandwich artist is, and I'm kind of tempted to take him on for that very reason. I think we kill either of these two. And we're doing okay for money, so let's see what this guy's about. Sandwich artist. You have 10 regen, that would be nice. What is this? Shield equal to the highest shield food. Gain regen equal to your highest regen. Okay, right. Jason items gain 10% crit. Haste an item for 1 second, multicast 3. Okay. 20% crit.
Fine. I'll make you
Jason items gain 10%
of a
crits when you
sandwich.
crit with a Jason item. That's got a 3-second cooldown? That's a crazy item. That's mad. Heated. I don't know what heated is. This has +1 multicast. It's probably if you have burn on yourself.
Full sail, my boy!
If you want grim and stoic, you came to the wrong Sphinxian. I believe in killing.
When you use an animal item, your weapons gain 2 weapon. That is scaling, which we don't hate. When you shield, we're not shielding. Rightmost has crit. You know what? This is fine. It's only a little bit of scaling, but we're actually using our ammo items pretty quickly. We can take a look here. Slow items is definitely us. This, I just don't care about. We're probably selling it. Now this I very much care about. This is a very good item for our build. This doesn't matter. So we'll take this.
One less slow-mo in the world.
This is a 4-second cooldown. This is 8. This is multicast 2, but this hits 2 targets. So actually, we do this, and we're kind of happy about our choices. And you know what? For 4 gold, we'll grab it. I am this confident about this build. I'm selling this, selling this, selling this, selling this. We could transmute this if we end up with a decision node where we don't really care about anything. I haven't seen any nodes to transform things though. More max HP? Yeah, more max HP and more regen sounds good. So Pygmalion. Pygmalion is the king of giant HP bars. He has sort of crowd control in the form of freeze. Let's see what kind of build we're up against. Wait, so he's a scaling damage build and he's been feeding his dog. So he's got a quest here to unlock, which will increase the scariness of this by quite a significant amount. But I think we've met him on a day where we don't really care, and we'll just walk all over him.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
There we go. This is feeling a little weak. Like, it is good, it is doing things, it is hasting items either side of it, but I think we need it to be better. Be better. Midsworth, what you got for me? If you had exactly one weapon when you crit, charge it for one. Charge your non-weapon items 1 second. And that's not happening. This is pretty interesting. Potentially. Like, it does scale this. And again, if we get a heavy enchant, that's probably even better than the other one. We don't want any of this. So here's our transform node. So we could transform this turbo narwhal into something else, but the pool of items that it could become is so large that I don't think we care. This is a very funny item, but not for this build. This is a very good item too, but not for this build. Okay. Joyful Jack is poison. This is also poison. This is burn. I don't know if we beat this, but in for a penny, in for a pound. This thing hits very hard quite quickly, but we hit pretty hard pretty quickly too. Oh no, we're dead. This is gonna just...
Yeah. Enjoy all the benefits of traditional governance, from security to taxation.
New voice lines are great. That was a bit of a shame. Overextended, as they say. Medium item, an upgrade to the dock lines would be very good, but we have limited money and the odds are not in our favor. We'll just take a small friend. Okay. It's basically just money to us. Slow skills are good, burn skills are good, gold tier skills are good. Let's go with slow skills. The first 5 times you use a tool, slow an item. So this is a tool, that's not a tool, this is a tool. When you slow you gain crit, sure. First 5 times you use a tool, slow. When you fall below half health, slow 2 items. Let's go with sabotage. So whenever this goes off, or this for the first 5 times, we get extra slows. Oren sells a tool that we really want.
What's up? Come on in.
That is not it. I'm willing to sell for it though. and that's not it either. He can sell a flashbang, which slows every item on the board, so if somebody's got a board full of smalls, that represents a lot of slow triggers. We're not doing you. We could transform it, but at this stage we're so far behind. A bronze item would be so far behind it would be pretty unusable.
I should warn you. I'm not like
Seeing a lot of shield, the yellow tabs at the top indicating shield, bit of heal. Okay, so this person is trying to get an ungodly amount of shield and then punch us in the face with this spiky shield. Our job is going to be to smack down his shield so that this does very little damage, which we managed to do. He is gaining a lot of life and healing, but I think we win this. Yeah, we
I can see
definitely do.
you're going places, but I'll be
This build will
chasing you.
probably work out pretty well for them in the long run, but again, Pygmalion kind of suffers in the early game. It's quite difficult to get wins with him. Transform, nope. We're okay for money. Things are starting to get more expensive.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
I don't think I want to roll here. I don't want to waste 4 money on looking at something that we may not need. Weapons we care about.
But this leg.
If this is adjacent to a slow item, slow one item for 1 second. That's a 4-second cooldown slow. So's that though. I think it's better than it's a tool, so it gets hasted. So haste decreases cooldowns by 50%. So if this is hasted, it's a 3.5 second item. This is a 4 second item, so we're probably better with what we've got. I will take a roll here because there are a lot of hits for us. That ain't it, Chief.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
This has cooldown, which would be good. This I don't think has anything we want. Actually, maybe. It has something to do with vehicles, I vaguely remember. So this is a vehicle. For each adjacent vehicle or property gains multicast. First time an enemy uses an item each time, use this. That's kind of interesting to me. Is it a tool? It's not. Any of these tools. That's a tool. That's a tool too. Okay, we might be able to do something good. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. So this hastes adjacent items for 2 seconds, which is better than this. It's also a tool so it can be hasted, effectively making it a 1 second item. I think we get rid of the bolus. No, we get rid of the grappling hook. We won't get rid of them, but we're definitely going to do this. It does reduce what looks like our overall damage output, but because we're guaranteeing the haste on this much quicker, more often it's permanently going to be hasted, making it a 4.5 second item and making this a 2 second item, which we like. We also would love an dock line upgrades, because it goes from slowing 2 targets to 3, which increases how much it scales this. Every time you slow, this gains damage and burn. Haste. Not really, we literally just fixed our haste issues. So rope, show me dock lines. Show me dock lines. Okay.
Now this is how you win a war.
What is this? Gold tier weapon. Gold tier loot. Gold tier item. Give me a gold tier loot. Okay, cinders is fine. 4 burn, we take 4 burn. Great, we sell that and it applies to the leftmost item. Small aquatic. I mean, if we were to luck out and get that, that would be great, but it's very long odds. I think I'm not feeling massively great about our damage output, so I think I'm actually going to take teaches how to use heated and cooled items. Oh, this has changed. Teaches how to use heated and cooled items. I don't know what this is, so I don't want to waste it. We'll just go with the HP. Gives us a little bit of a buffer,
fight isn't with
and I
you.
think we're probably an XP behind our opponent. We'll see in a moment. So he is... Oh no, he's level 9, we're level 9. Yeah, okay. This is terrifying, so we have 15 seconds to do something before we get absolutely mowed over. And I think we make it, because we apply so much burn. This is really nice now, it's like permanently hasted. It was very close though. As soon as that went off, we probably would have died. This also ate one of our small items, so once a fight, when this goes off, it eats a small item on your opponent's board. He was pretty lucky to get a captain's wheel. It's not in Dooley's pool of items. And it's gold as well, I think. Crit items, we're not doing anything that's crit. Grandmaster upgrades could upgrade one of our skills. Honestly, we don't have great skills. I don't think we care. I also don't think we care about this either. So let's just take a small item. That's a very good item. But I don't think we need it. We've got a lot of haste already. See if we can upgrade some smalls.
Is highly
This is not bad on this board. When you haste or slow, it gains 5 damage. Like, we are hasting and slowing a lot. For 4, I'll take it.
That? I mean, excellent choice.
Just in case, like, if we get a slow output, that would be very good. This has a skill which means all of our weapons have lifesteal, which gives us great sustain. Now this has a very interesting skill. If you have only exactly one weapon, and we could go down to having exactly one weapon. Like, we could just slot this in instead of that. We would lose a slow. You know what? I think we beat this.
You crossed someone you should.
If you have one weapon, it deals triple damage. Okay, so if we get hit by this, we die. Which I don't think we do, but... Oh, it's getting haste. I think one more. That should be enough burn. Oh, no. Yep. Okay, if we get this skill, I've never used this to win, but it could be very funny. Go on. Ah, sad. Weapon to the left has 50 damage, and its cooldown is reduced by 10. We could do that. Like, we could, like, swap this over, so these are still adjacent, and slot it in here. So that's something we could do. Relics from any hero. Honestly, I don't really know what they are, so let's have a look. That's very funny. Reduce another tool's cooldown by 1 second for the fight? Okay, that seems kind of strong. When using adjacent item, charge the other side. Also good. I don't think we want any of these though.
Blades to the wind.
Aha! We got the slow enchant. So I think we put it on this. That's a 2 second item, mind you. A lot of slow. But yeah, funny shuriken thing is just, let's do that. So what we do is we enchant this with we've got to put it on the board. We enchant this with slow. And what this will do is whenever it deals damage, it slows, and it uses all of its ammo when it goes off. It will probably go off before 8 seconds. Yeah, I think this is good. So what's that? That's 4 slows, which translates to 80 damage and 16 burn very quickly. We could put more burn on, but I don't think we need to. I don't think we're playing this. And I We'll keep that. We're not playing this. Gold tier items. I mean, upgrades to what we've got would be huge. This is very good. For each friend. This, obviously, it slows and it hastes. It's very strong, but because we only have a one friend, 2 tops, it would only have a multicast of 2. So, yeah, it's great, but not for the build we're currently running. This is also very good, like, slows items, but I'm happy with what we got. Now let's see if this paid off.
We're out to dethrone a king.
Pygmalion
not
is
to
starting to
squabble
become a
over
powerhouse of this day,
You do
at this point in the game.
tusks, right?
That's pretty terrifying. Well, what's this win condition? So this doubles its damage every time it goes off. Yeah, I think we die here. Oh, hello. This thing is getting pretty scary. No. Yeah.
You can learn a lot from losing.
What was his crit? 18% crit chance and he crit us. Oh well. That's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see. Shield items we don't care about. I'll take some regen. Regen can make a difference. Don't need a poison
The
item.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Interesting. It's the second time we've been offered this, but it's at a higher tier. If you own an item, you only get offered that same item at the same tier to upgrade it. You don't get offered it again. So it's a very... There are circumstances under which you can duplicate items, like have more than one on the board, but they're pretty narrow. We now slow 3 items, so this increased the rate at which it scales this by 50%, which is huge. Sniper rifle, very funny, but a bit late. You kind of need to get it early and scale the damage on it. This, weirdly, they have a skill which says every time you use a non-weapon item, slow it. Now, if it's on our side of the board, even though we'd be slowing ourselves, it would still scale the damage of this massively. And I'm not sure we beat this. So let's try.
Take the day off, boys.
So
I'll
this
do
skill,
this
Assault
one
Focus, would be
myself.
great. GT is also very good. It scales its damage, like our Mantis Shrimp does. Ow. Oh, maybe we don't even win this. Confidence. Bowling.
Tell the Gorgons to crawl back into
damn
their
it.
hole.
Okay. Yeah, because we have so many items that are not weapons, we were kind of fell foul of this. And he scales his damage rather quickly. Never mind.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons.
Sure.
Use it well.
In case we
Make me
pivot.
proud.
RNG take. This is also quite good. When an enemy uses an item, charge it 2 seconds, and it slows an item for 1 second. It would have worked if we went with the Sea Dog Saloon, but I'm quite happy with our Captain's Cabin at the moment. Vanessa has some good skills, but we're slow focused, so the first time you use your first 3 times, charge a slow item. This actually enables us to pop off very quickly. Poof. This would represent another 5 more slows. I think that we go for the more explosive. So this charges, this allows us to kind of explode out in damage much quicker. Sells mediums. A medium on this, getting an upgrade to this upgrades its ammo, which would be huge. Not doing this, we're not doing that. And we're not doing this. I think I would rather have a shuriken upgrade. What is this? When you slow or crit this gain, this and the adjacent weapon gains 10. It's okay. Okay.
Says I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge thing.
I may
Just
be
want the
young for a
huge
captain,
things.
but I've seen my share of storms.
My dreams are too big for you.
Burn
to
Pig
stick.
with poison, terrifying. They've also got their enchant, so yeah, this heals and poisons for a lot. They're burning for quite a lot. This is scaling the value of both of these items, which do their thing based off of their value. They are healing quite a lot, but I think maybe we got this. Yeah, yeah. I can see what they were doing, and I think it's not bad. I think it's a bit late. Like, this doesn't have enough inherent value on it, or this. Let's see, mediums. I mean, an upgrade. This at diamond is also very strong, so we could go fishing for a diamond dock lines.
I'll help you find
This is very fun. Friends gain multicast for the fight, increases items cooldown by 6 seconds. If this was a tool, I would probably take it. This is a new item to me. When you burn, haste adjacent items for 2 seconds. That's a very strong item. It's got a little pet rock in the foreground too, I love that. No dock lines, very sad. This is a very strong item too, but not for this build. If this was a tool, I might consider it over this, but it's not.
Finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Some cooldown on this would go a long way. I don't know if this guy sells cooldown anymore. I know they made changes a while back, but I honestly can't remember. This gives damage when we sell it.
Rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Yeah, I think. Excuse me. I think we keep our money. I don't think we got any stronger since this guy handed our asses to us. So that's a negatory. This guy blows stuff up on your board, and if he blows this up, we're kind of dead in the water. So we'll go for this. Your weapon steal double crit damage is nice, but we have no crit chance, so it's kind of a whatever. But we are definitely getting a more explosive start with this righty-tighty. This is going to start becoming a 1-second item for them, which is going to be scary, but they're dead.
Return to the bazaar. Do not corrupt.
Take care, and thank you again very much for the Prime. I really appreciate the support. And I hope to see you again. And have a great day. We may be able to... It's our second go at getting a flashbang. I don't think we need this. Like, I think we're perma-hasted already. That's sad. No flashbang. What are you going to do? A gold tier ammo item, which could be this. So, long odds, but that's fine. We actually put that in the shuriken, because that's more ammo procs. So this currently hits 4 times at 8 seconds. Now it hits 6 times at 8 seconds. It doesn't really matter what order I put them in. I don't know why I moved it around. Or with this particular board, I might point out. Other things do matter, like this has an adjacency bonus. So this hastes adjacent items. Nope. The item to the right of this has crit. When you crit with the item to the right of this, slow an item. If this had crit on it, these two together would have been, god dear, would have been awesome. Let me just disable my alarm that's about to go blingly blongly. Turn off. I need to keep an... Oh, actually, I will just reset the alarm.
Class isn't for everyone.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
What we got? This is going to do a scary amount of multicast damage very quickly. But it doesn't look like they've got any haste, and we are slowing them down a lot. I think one more volley off of the Mantis Shrimp, but we may just die here. Yeah, that's a lot of multicast. They actually had a reasonable amount of regen as well, which is kind of surprising. Ambush, also good. We started with lower health. So because we're about to die, you effectively get resurrected on 1 HP. And you can choose one of these things. So XP, gold, enchant an item, or upgrade your bronze tiers. These upgrading, bronze and silver to gold, these upgrading don't make a huge difference to us. So let's see what we got here. Poison or shield? Honestly, I think we would take a bit of shield. And I think... Oh, we can't put it on this. So, we'll put it on the shrimpy boy.
I won't
This will
fall.
actually end up shielding by
people
quite a
need
lot.
me.
Because it shields equal to its damage, and we scale its damage ridiculously so. We'll go here because we can get some XP. It's only one, but like little bits really add up across the course of the run.
You've just taken the first step toward
Don't want any of
good taste.
these. We're essentially just
You
looking
want
for a
something
shrimp
big
or
and
shuriken
ugly,
upgrade.
go see Pole.
This probably kills us. But it's funny, so let's do it. This thing is going to hit very hard. We don't have the greatest amount of HP, but we do now have built-in shielding, so I think we'll be able to weather it, as it were. Okay, we kind of tanked that hit. Got burn and poisonous, we just tanked another hit. Yes, the sustain we're getting out of having a shield is great.
See that plank? Walk it.
Okay. Great
that
item,
tide!
but not for this build. Upgrade an item. We're going to
That's a
upgrade our
fine
shrumpy
piece.
boy.
Tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
Improved poison. We don't have any. Just take a look at some items. Good but no. Good but no. We have got aquatics. Actually, do we? Is this aquatic? It is. This would be an okay upgrade and this would be an okay upgrade. But other than that, we're kind of set on our path now.
May the tides bring you back.
So, could this be the last
Go
fight?
ahead.
If we lose this
Underestimate
one, we
me.
are
It
indeed
makes
out
this
for
more
this
fun.
run.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
That's
Have
regen
you
and shield, damage, damage, damage. I think we're okay. I think we outscale their damage with our shield. Like, their damage is going up, but not by very much. Yeah, they are healing a lot, but they're not putting a lot of regen on, so they scale their shield a little bit, but that's it.
Next
Yeah,
time
nice.
I'll show you
Clean
what I
win.
learned from this.
This is just a bad item, man. Like, it does nothing. Or nothing useful. Let's see. We don't really care about aquatics either. Let's go for a temporary boost. I want to see what this does. What does this do? One of your slots becomes a cooler. The item here is chilled. One of your slots becomes a stove. I don't know what that is, so yeah, okay. We'll just take the HP. And more XP. So we've had 3 nodes making us a bit faster. This has a skill we want. This has a bit of extra HP, but we should beat this guy pretty easily. Juggler is great. When you use a small item, charge a large item. So whenever this goes off, which goes off 6 times when it goes off, it's going to charge this a great deal. If we happen to get the skill, which is certainly not guaranteed. There we go.
Pathetic.
Give us the skill.
As spineless
Ah,
as it-
well.
Now this is how you win a war.
Burn, haste, charge. We'll just go for a diamond skill. First, 8 times use a weapon, charge an item. This gets used so often. This is going to be great. This really gives us a much more explosive start. So when this goes off, it's going to charge an item 6 seconds effectively,
How do you hugelings
which
use
is
these
very
things?
explosive. This is very good, but not for this build. Okay.
Sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
More shielding? There isn't anything we want to put shielding on. Which is weird to say, but it's true. I would still probably take a flashbang if we found one.
Last time I ever went cheap on tools.
No flashbang.
Maybe you already got what you need.
Mac,
No
so
pressure here.
this guy can definitely go like under our shielding with poison.
My fight isn't with you, but but if you insist.
You are a child to me.
Let's
and I
see.
will
He
punish you.
is hedging. He's got poison and burn. Poison, burn, and freeze. So freeze is definitely a scary one for us. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's just locked us out of the game. No, not quite. Yeah, no, we are very dead. So this is permanently proccing.
You are merely a
Why
step
is
on
this
the ladder I
permanently
must
proccing?
climb.
I want to go back and take a look at this board. So, when you freeze, this gains 10 burn. Fine. This is a 6-second multicast of 5. Haste for 1 item. Something is charging this though. Game? Can I? Okay, I can't see what that is. For whatever reason. When you burn game regen, so this is giving regen. This does nothing, this does virtually nothing. This... When you poison, your items gain. So this gives them scaling crit. Whenever you slow burn or freeze, a regen item gains 1 regen. So this gets stacking regen, as does this. When you heal or regen, charge a poison item. There it is. So whenever he's regenning off of like any of these things, it's charging this by a second because it's a poison item. Leftmost weapon has lifesteal. This already had lifesteal, so it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he just had the permacast. Let's have a look, take another quick look at this. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah. Just completely locked out. Oh, this is... Okay, I see what's happening. So what's actually happening here is because of this, whenever you heal or gain regen, charge a poison item. This is the only poison item on the board. It's a 6-second item, but every time it goes off, it charges itself 1 second. And because it's got 5 casts, it effectively becomes a 1-second item. But because it's got 5 multicasts on it, it just means it's permanent. So it's internal cooldown capped and it just goes off permanently. Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. But hey, that's the Bazaar and I really enjoyed it. And I think... Oops, I think I will do a little bit more of it. Silver wins. We get some chests to open with some fake stuff in it. We get some XP on a path of stuff that doesn't matter. We complete a load of quests to get, or number goes up for things that don't matter. So that each season has this XP path. Oh, did we just gain some gems? That's new. I didn't know you could do that. Cosmetic chest. We will collect all. We get 20 gems. Woohoo! And usually if you play, like, do all your dailies, you start to get, like, unlock kind of cool stuff. Let's see, these are all gems, blah, blah, blah. And then you get skin at the end. So they've reworked this a little bit. There's a cosmetic for your board. Okay. It seems kind of whatever, really. Challenges just give you a bonus to your XP when you complete them. What we will do is open up our chesticles. Yeah. What do we get? That's a new card back. Is there no, like, open another? Oh yeah, here we go. Alt machine style. At least it's not like a proper gotcha. So this is an alter, like an animated card art for that particular card. There's another card back. Granola. So because we already have this one, it's giving us some of these gem thingies, which actually I think is a premium currency, so there are ways to get the premium currency. I don't know what the premium currency you can spend on it anymore is, but we'll see. Let's have a look-see, actually, while we're here. So we've got 2,000. What can... Oh, no, no, no. No, do not buy things. We do not want to be spending money we don't have. So look. So what's this all about? A skin? Another skin? Are they just skins? Oh, and a rug. It's 2,000? 5,000? Oh, okay. Can we buy more? Yeah, can we do this? One chest is 200? Yeah, you know what? We'll just not do that. So that was fun. I enjoyed it. We'll probably come back to look at the bazaar a bit more. Maybe check out some of the characters. It's definitely changed a lot since I last looked at it, which is kind of fun for me. And we haven't done much on the channel, so we'll do a bit more, no doubt. But for now, this is where I'm going to have to leave you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Ciao for now.